Buys a car, he buys it because it offers something no other car can give him. I figure there must be a lot of different reasons for buying Chevrolets. We sell them to so many different kinds of people.
Yes, doctors, truck drivers, salesmen, school teachers, streetcar conductors, every kind of person. And probably each one decided on Chevrolet because it filled a particular need that no other car could fill.
I wonder what kind of person would combine all the reasons so many different kinds of people buy Chevrolets.
You'll never see anyone like that walk in here.
Good morning. Would one of you gentlemen like to talk to me about a new car?
Why, yes, sir. My name is Ted Randall.
Would you care to step over here? Thank you. My name is X.
You spell that E-K-K-S?
No, just plain X.
I see. First, I'd like you to see how...
I'm right here. The back seat looks so comfortable, I thought I'd try it.
Well, that's fine, Mr. X. And you can see how much leg room there is, and how comfortable the rear seat is. Plenty of room for 3 big people. And on deluxe models, foam rubber seat cushions, both front and rear. You won't find that in all cars. And here's something else. A simple adjustment of the rear door lock gives you a great safety plus. Try the handle.
Oh, I see. That way the children can't open the door from the inside.
Look at those long, low, sweeping lines, unbroken by the integral rear fenders. Because Chevrolet is a recognized style leader and stays in style longer, its trade-in value is higher.
I see what you mean.
You can see Chevrolet's beauty, but I wish you could see how beautifully it's constructed. For instance, box girder frame members are known to be the strongest, and Chevrolet's frame is...
I can see the frame.
You can?
Yes. The box section runs the full length of the frame, doesn't it?
Yes, for a more substantial foundation. And as I was about to say, it's exclusive with Chevrolet. Now, if you can see that, Mr. X, you can also see why we call Chevrolet's Fisher body uni-steel constructed. The turret top, steel floor, side panels, instrument panel, center bow, and parcel rack are all welded together into a single unit of tremendous strength. That's true only in Chevrolet in its price field. Chevrolet's low center of gravity gives a road-hugging quality that helps give that big car ride. And notice the beautiful grille. Here we have what a lot of car manufacturers wish they had under their hoods. The famous Chevrolet valve-in-head engine. In fact, several manufacturers are trying to come close by switching to some type of valve-in-head.
Yes, I've heard about that.
But remember, the owner-approved economy and performance of Chevrolet's engine is the result of nearly 40 years of constant improvement and of building more valve-in-head engines than all other manufacturers combined. For 1952, the Chevrolet engine, with its famous cooling system and specialized four-way oiling, has been even further improved. New engine mountings have been relocated and hold the engine in a shock-resistant, rubber-cushioned cradle. You'll be amazed at how these new mountings give you smoother operation, whether you're idling, accelerating, or cruising.
It's certainly nice and shiny, but then I've never seen a new car that wasn't.
That's true. But Chevrolet uses more expensive finishes. 6 coats of polished lacquer over 1 coat of primer and 2 of spray glaze, giving a smoother, more lustrous finish. And you can touch up small areas without having to do over an entire panel. These advantages can't be found in cars with baked enamel. And Chevrolet offers you a wider range of solid colors and two-tone combinations than has ever before been offered in its field. By the way, notice how easily the counterbalance trunk lid lifts and stays open. Plenty of room inside, too, for lots of luggage. And you can still reach the spare tire without moving anything. Imagine that, Mr. X.
Imagine it? Why, yes, I will if you say so.
And you'll notice that the trunk hinges are enclosed to keep them from damaging your load. Of course, Chevrolet gives you safety plate glass all around. A Chevrolet exclusive in its price field. I know you and your family want comfort. Extra low-pressure tires and the widest rims in the low-price field iron out a lot of bumps and jolts. But there are other riding comfort features that you can't see.
Can't you? Well, I can.
For instance, Chevrolet's unitized knee action and center point steering. The positive, double-acting, airplane-type shock absorbers are balanced to meet all conditions of average driving. And for 1952, further shock absorber improvements give an even smoother ride, front and rear, on all types of roads. And on Chevrolet, to prevent side sway, the rear shocks are mounted diagonally.
I've heard about Chevrolet's self-energizing brakes. What does that mean?
It means up to 25% less work for you, because the motion of the car itself is used to apply pressure to the brake drums. Chevrolet's jumbo brake drums are the largest in the low price field for better control and faster braking action. Double life bonded brake linings wear nearly twice as long. Brake drum scoring from rivets is eliminated because there are no rivets. Now there's a lot more inside. Suppose we just climb... pardon me, sir, but this time let's use the door.
Well, yes. I never thought of that.
Just push the button. Nothing to catch on your clothing. Just open the wide door and sit down. Chevrolet pioneered the front seat that adjusts forward and upward. It moves effortlessly on a ball-bearing slide. Now, if you're too close to the wheel, that is, I mean, if you're too far from the... well, you get the idea. Naturally, every driver wants maximum visibility.
Naturally?
Well, you get it with Chevrolet's narrower corner posts and curved safety plate windshield, the largest in the low-priced field.
It's just as beautiful inside as out.
The instrument panel is beautiful and practical. Makes driving easier, day or night. Then there's the upholstery. Beautiful, easy to clean, and quality you usually find only in more expensive cars. And on deluxe models, Chevrolet gives you trim and upholstery in two-tone combinations to harmonize with the exterior finish you choose. Now I want to tell you about Chevrolet's exclusive Powerglide automatic transmission. The first automatic drive in the low-priced field. Owner-approved over billions of miles. With Powerglide, you simply step on the accelerator to go, step on the brakes to stop. And Powerglide Chevrolets now have the added convenience of an automatic choke. With Powerglide, you move smoothly ahead on an oil-cushioned flow of power. There's no direct mechanical connection between the engine and rear axle, and nothing to cause steps or surges in power. Yes, Powerglide is another example of Chevrolet's leadership. With Powerglide, Chevrolet's 105 horsepower valve-in-head engine gives you matchless performance. You glide up hills easily, effortlessly, because the engine selects its own drive ratio to meet the power needs of each moment. There is no freewheeling. Your engine holds you back when you decelerate or go down a hill. For even greater engine braking, flick the control lever to low. Powerglide lets you concentrate on driving. And with Chevrolet's center point steering, you never have to fight the wheel, regardless of roads, crosswinds, or speeds. And Powerglide makes parking easier. Just switch the control lever back and forth between low and reverse. And when you've parked, set the lever at park, and your Chevrolet is rigidly gear-locked. Mr. X, with Chevrolet, you drive with ease and comfort, safely. You know, that Mr. X is one of the most interesting people I've ever met. There's a man who can really see and appreciate some of the hidden values we've been telling people about.
Well, where is he now?
Well, we were talking in the closing room, and all at once there was the order all made out on my desk, and signed with an X. And suddenly he just wasn't there.
Oh, maybe he had to talk to his wife.
Yeah.
Did you ever find out who he really is?
Yes, I think I did. He's the man we were talking about, who would combine all the reasons why people buy Chevrolets. In other words, he's the symbol of millions of satisfied Chevrolet buyers and owners who have learned that there's no mystery as to why more people buy Chevrolet than any other car.
Well, thank you very much. I guess that takes care of everything. Goodbye.
And you have a good buy, Mr. X.
Goodbye? The best buy. The way I figure it, your money ahead at the start, your value ahead through the miles, you're ahead all the way with Chevrolet.